South Florida, and the University of Georgia in the US. AMU stands tall and proud as one of India's oldest and most prestigious seats of learning. More than a 100-year legacy, scores of distinguished alumni from NASA to apex institutions to judiciary to international sports to Fortune 500 companies. We are everywhere. And we owe all of this to the passion and commitment of one person, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Where do you place a man who was so versatile? An educationist, a social reformer, an activist, a philosopher, an administrator, author, journalist, commentator, an archaeological expert, a thinker, a fighter, a pioneer of modern and scientific learning. Sir Syed was a visionary who knew what he wanted to do and how. He stood strong in adversity, unfazed by opposition, undeterred by criticism, unnerved by hostility. When Mahatma Gandhi said Sir Syed was a prophet of education, he was probably referring to this indomitable spirit. Sir Syed strongly espoused why broad-based literary education was more important than technical education of those times. Technical education then was limited to basic mechanics, which he believed would only produce machine operators and low-skilled workers, as was happening in most parts of the world at that time of the Industrial Revolution. It is interesting to note that when the colonial powers were looking at India as suppliers of low-cost, shop-floor technical workforce for their mills and factories, Sir Syed championed the idea to create a world-class institution that would nurture future statesmen, administrators, policymakers, and educationists. Sir Syed's desire was to impart the right nurturing in the students. It was with this intent that the idea of establishing a residential institution took roots, and we see that spirit of compassion that is such an essential part of AMU life today. During his address as chief guest at AMU centenary celebrations in December 2020, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, emphasized that AMU represents mini India. The diversity we see here is not only the strength of the university, but of the entire nation. A short BBC feature on AMU a few years back focused on students of different religions and nationalities studying together, reflecting Sir Syed's idea of a cosmopolitan institution. The university has always upheld women leadership. The first chancellor of AMU was a woman. Today, the university is led by a female vice chancellor who is carrying the vision of Sir Syed forward. Sir Syed's ideal student was one who was conscientious and had strong values. Recent surveys by Deloitte, Michael Page, Ernst & Young have all emphasized that employers are not just looking for skills, they are looking for honesty, trustworthiness, and integrity. Values that Sir Syed tried to inculcate stand relevant even today. Sir Syed emphasized the need to provide affordable education. AMU has till date upheld that ideal education model by being the front runner in terms of affordability and return on investment. A polymath that he was, Sir Syed was guided by reason and not rhetoric as a fundamental construct for dialogue. The range of subjects Sir Syed touched upon in his writings reflect the depth of his personality, and any attempt to retrofit his view in one silo would be a failed attempt. To understand Sir Syed is to acknowledge the many shades and paradoxes of his personality. He was as serious as he was humorous, as pensive as he was light-hearted, as strong as he was gentle, as rational as he was emotional, and as liberal as he was rooted in traditions. His personality was magnificently endowed by nature. A Herculean frame, pensive forehead, thoughtful eyes, graceful stance. When he walked his majestic gait, it is said, He looked like a ship in motion. During his last message to students, Sir Syed said, I aged before my age, I lost my eyesight, but not my vision. Our responsibility now is to keep that torch burning. ये दश्त जुनू दीवानों का, we may falter, we may fall, but we have to keep rising again and again. The Aliq spirit, as we call it, has to remain alive. Thank you.